Former Wimbledon champion Pat Cash believes Aryna Sabalenka will have plenty to reflect on after what he described as a capitulation in the deciding set of the Australian Open final against Elena Rybakina. Despite holding a strong position early in the third set, the world number one was unable to sustain her level as Rybakina produced a composed and aggressive comeback to claim a 6-4, 4-6, 6-4 victory in Melbourne. Sabalenka entered the final hoping to avoid a second consecutive defeat in the Australian Open Championship match, but she faced a stern test from the start. Rybakina's powerful serving and clean ball striking made it difficult for the Belarusian to gain any early foothold, particularly in the opening set. Match breakdown. Momentum swings in a high-quality final. The first set saw Rybakina dictate much of the play. Sabalenka struggled to create meaningful breakpoint opportunities, while the Kazakh maintained control with her serve. Rybakina eventually secured the set 6-4, applying constant pressure in Sabalenka's service games. In the second set, Sabalenka gradually raised her level. After missing several chances earlier, she finally earned her first break of the match in the 10th game, taking the set 6-4 to level the contest and force a decider. At that stage, momentum appeared to be shifting in favor of the top seed. Sabalenka carried that confidence into the early stages of the third set, racing to a 3-0 lead. She even had an opportunity to go up a double break, with the score reaching 30-30 in a crucial game. However, that moment proved to be the turning point of the match. From there, Rybakina steadied herself and began to assert control once again. The Wimbledon champion reeled off 5 consecutive gains, erasing the deficit and moving into a commanding 5-3 lead. Although Sabalenka held serve in the 9th game to stay alive, Rybakina remained calm and closed out the match on her own serve, sealing her second Australian Open title. Pat Cash. She basically capitulated. Speaking on BBC Radio 5 Live, Pat Cash offered a blunt assessment of Sabalenka's performance in the final stages of the match. "Aryna will go away with a lot to think about. She basically capitulated," said the 1987 Wimbledon champion. Cash, a 2-time Australian Open runner-up himself, contrasted Sabalenka's struggles with Rybakina's composure under pressure, highlighting the Kazakh's ability to raise her level at the most important moments. Rybakina's tactical adjustments proved decisive. Cash also praised Rybakina's tactical awareness and execution, particularly in the third set, when the match appeared to be slipping away from her. "What a great performance," Cash said. Elena Rybakina was gone for all money really in that third set, with Aryna not far away from that double break, but she started making those first serve returns, and they were absolutely crucial. She just continued to return really well and serve so beautifully. According to Cash, Rybakina's ability to remain composed after surviving her semi-final match played a key role in the final. "Full credit to her, she got all her jitters out in the semi-final," he added. Dominance since Wimbledon. Numbers tell the story. Rybakina's Australian Open triumph further underlined her remarkable consistency over the past 6 months. The victory marked her 20th win in her last 21 matches and her 38th win since the end of Wimbledon, where her current surge began. She has also been particularly effective against elite opposition, winning her last 10 matches against top 10 players. These results will see Rybakina rise 2 places in the rankings and return to a career-high world number 3. When asked about her impressive statistics since Wimbledon, Rybakina admitted she was unaware of the numbers and instead pointed to her playing style as the main factor behind her success. "I didn't even know these statistics, to be honest. The reason, I've been playing well. I have a very aggressive style of the game, so I think that's definitely the key. I don't know which other answer I can give you." Titles and consistency on tour. Since October, Rybakina has collected 3 titles in Ningbo, at the WTA Finals, and now at the Australian Open. She could have added a 4th had she not been forced to give a walkover to Linda Noskova in the Tokyo semi-finals. Overall, Rybakina holds a 9-1 record since the Australian swing began, having reached the quarterfinals in Brisbane before lifting the trophy in Melbourne. Andy Roddick on the Vukov factor. Former world number 1 Andy Roddick weighed in on Rybakina's resurgence, particularly focusing on the impact of Stefano Vukov. Vukov had been banned for a year following a WTA investigation into allegations of abusive behavior, a decision that was later overturned on appeal. During Vukov's absence, Rybakina struggled with form and consistency. Since his return in August, however, her results have improved dramatically. "What I do know is that her best tennis has been played when Vukov is present," Roddick said on his podcast. "You can't argue with the results that they've had together." Roddick acknowledged that opinions may differ regarding the partnership, but emphasized that the results speak for themselves. "I'm not saying everything is perfect, I'm saying that the results are there when he is around as her coach," he added. Looking ahead. With her latest Grand Slam victory and a return to world number 3, Elena Rybakina has firmly established herself as one of the most formidable forces on the WTA Tour. Her blend of aggressive shot-making, improved mental resilience, and consistent results against top players suggests that her momentum is far from slowing down. For Sabalenka, the final represents another painful lesson at the highest level. For Rybakina, it is further confirmation that she is now a leading contender at every major she enters.